Hello and welcome everybody to the second Duel 5 drivers making it into the Daytona 500. I have Garth in the booth, although I think he's muted right now, so that sucks. And we have Glitch doing race day news. I also have Ancient here as well. He's not in the game because he's too busy running for vice president in a different game. But he will be our race analyst. There we go. There's Garth.
Dude, I literally just got in my house like 5 minutes ago, dude.
Oh my dude.
I thought you turned into a lawnmower or something.
Oh.
Alright, anyways, we have CTG on the front row. He is locked in based off of speed. So that means technically 9 drivers get eliminated. Whoa, 9 drivers get eliminated? Wow, that's crazy. Sorry, 9 drivers trying to race their way in. We have Mason second, Northern third, Tim fourth, Arnioto 5th. He won the Daytona 500 last year. Let me get the laps ready and let's put it on race mode. All right, let's see if we are all ready to go. Cole's going to take some photos. Thank you, Cole. Don't know if anybody said an R. I heard. Yeah, looks like everybody is ready. Okay. Here we go. Let's start this race off. Oh, uh-oh. Don't go, don't go, don't go, don't go, don't go, don't go. Okay, well. Mason said that the second I put CD3.
Dude, Mason I've had enough of you. I've had enough of you, Mason, dude. You're cooked, buddy. We're banning you from Spotify.
Okay, let's see here. I think. Oh my God, Arnioto's taking a piss.
Oh my God, I'm going to freaking kill these icon racing guys, dude.
Don't you own a part of that team?
Bro, see, like, I was trying to, but like, see, Orange said I couldn't even have 1% of stake, bro.
Oh,
I freaking hate him, dude.
Also, could you turn down your volume on Roblox, Garth? I can hear everything.
Or maybe turn on noise suppression.
Yeah, you might want to turn on noise suppression. I can turn on I can hear everything. What are we doing? Tim.
Dude, where the frick is noise suppression at in a freaking stage channel, dude? Kick people. Oh yeah, we got like, let's see, we got Topaz here.
Oh my God, there actually is a lot of people.
We got Arn here. All right, dude. Cole's taking pictures. Cole's taking pictures. He's only allowed to stay. Everyone else is getting kicked, dude.
All right, here we go. Second try, trying to go green this time. We will successfully. No one said NR at the wrong time. Green flag in the air for duel number 2. And already your pole sitter, CTG, going straight to the back of the pack. Mason, I just think threw a wild block on Northern. And we'll see if that outside lane can get it started once again. We saw it in duel number 1 where that outside line was dominant for the first stint of the race as Naruto will go back up to the top lane, try to push Northern. Also forgot to say that people can join their manufacturer VCs, but that should be anticipated.
Dude,
oh my God, someone's lighting off fireworks outside of my house. Yes, there is. It's just, there's a lot of people in the bottom right now, so I don't think it's really going to be, that good. Anyways, Mason will lead the first lap. He is known to be a little bit of a super speedway merchant. I was also definitely a little bit worried for this duel because you got Mason, you know, he's very aggressive. You got Tubok, you got Ozone and Northern. They're pretty aggressive as well. So definitely a little bit concerned for how well this duel is going to turn out. You see them trying to force that outside, but it's just not going to work. Bubba tries to get into line, slams into the 12 of Naruto.
Dude, Bubba is freaking dead, dude. CTG, you might as well just ride the apron. You might as well just ride the apron at this point, CTG. You're literally good, buddy.
And Tim pushed up to the top. No one's trying to make moves. And now you see Naruto go to the top trying to help out Tim. Bubba choosing lines. Almost went under the line to pass Northern. Is now contact between the 18 and the 24. Orange is going to have to break out of it. And we see that outside lane starting to get back up. Now, Garth, when you're in these super speedway races, what is it like when you're racing side by side like that? What's the pressure like in that moment?
Dude, the pressure is like you don't want to hit anyone for one, but you also want to be as close to the car as possible. In case the car is either potentially has side draft or like if you want to lessen like the amount of like time it takes around to get around the track here. But like everyone, like the danger of getting too close is you could accidentally hook somebody and cause a big one, which we definitely saw a lot in testing.
Yeah, we saw that a lot in testing. We also saw that a lot in the clash. A little bit in Duel 1 right there.
Right there.
Contact between the teammates, Bubba and Tubop. Tubop subbing for Cart this race. Now we see that outside. They kind of finally got stacked up. Mason trying to charge it through on the outside lane, but it's just not working right now. We saw him at a lot of people before, but they were fading back. That's the one thing about the outside. For it to work, you got to get stacked up. And Mason, he's a expert super speedway racer, great at these super speedway style races. He knows how to get that outside lane moving. And with only 3 cars right now, he is getting it to work, but now they're just falling back.
And the thing is, I think a lot of people here would rather not have Mason in the 500 just because of how good of a super speedway racer he is. You can see everyone abandon him at the top.
You know, I find it quite interesting how a lot of people, like earlier in Duel 1, a lot of people went to the high side to immediately try it out, but here we're just seeing a lot of training on the bottom.
Yeah, and that's just because they know the setup a little bit. We know that outside lane is very powerful, but it's just nobody's wanting to take the gamble to go up there. We saw what happened to Bob, and I think that kind of shook them up a little bit. You see Tubop trying to go with his teammate.
Also trying to go up in the back there with, who was that? Oh, Naruto went up. Mason's up there. We have 5 cars on the outside with 4 cars on the bottom. Orange goes to the middle.
Everybody going to the top.
They're 3 wide right now.
Everybody went up to that top side. They jumped up there with Bubba. Orange trying to break back, get in line in that bottom lane. And now we see it, that top side. It's kind of surging ahead right now. Although it's got a lot of people up there. Don't want to see that because these drivers, they're going to take note of just how difficult it is to get that outside to work. But contact into the wall ozone. 4 wide, and they're still ricocheting off of each other.
Oh, Orange almost up and over.
Oh, wow.
Goodness, they almost wrecked right there. They kept it clean, but look at this. This has made it 3 wide racing. You got Ozone, huge run through the middle. 3 by 3 by 3 almost as they come down the back straightaway.
Now Bubba to the bottom here. He's going to try to lead his first lap. He's trying to block all the lanes here, all the way to the top now. That's going to allow the 24 of Northern on the bottom to get to the lead here.
And I'm not sure if the 01 knows that the 02 is his teammate. Tubot is his team owner, by the way. And a lot of these times with rookies, they don't really know, who's their teammates, so they kind of just treat everyone like they're not a teammate.
Yeah, but that's the thing about getting experience is that you have to learn to work with your teammates on these 2 kind of super speedways here. Try to work with your manufacturers to get to the front. Northern almost got turned by a car on the outside.
That's Bubba on the 01. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, Bubba. Dude, I gotta get used to these people's names.
Yeah, Bubba, a rookie, I talked about him a lot. I'm not sure if Orange was clear right there. I don't think I had a good view of it. Hope Byron did. I'll have to look back at that.
Things are definitely calming down here, though. Things are definitely starting to come down.
Byron, did you have a good view of that, Byron? Did Orange pass below? Do I need to give out a verbal warning? Because I think he was there, and then Mason just pushed him down. Yeah, one's Duel 3.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, this is some great racing here we're seeing in Duel number 2. I think it's a lot better than Duel 1 so far. We've seen both lanes work pretty well, but now we got that outside lane kind of working up again. Ozone swings it to the bottom. That's a really risky move, but I think he got a push, and now he's trying to just gain the spot, go back into the top. Yeah, exactly what I said. We saw Orange do that last race, and if guys are running the bottom, that's how you make passes. much easier to make passes when guys are training the outside, when guys are training the bottom. You can get a run, swing it down low. It's contact at the back. Northern, Tim, and Tubox.
Dude, and I can see a lot of people here. they like going to the middle here, trying to get a line on the outside, but also trying to take a shorter way around the racetrack. We see Northern here is right now in the back, and then Tim has to be a little bit careful here. He has to stay close enough to get draft, or else he's pretty much cooked. As we go to the front, Orange making a move on his teammate of Arnioto here to try to get second.
And we're going to go on board with CTG. And that 99 Course Home Racing Chevrolet. You see Ozone, big block right there. CTG is going to go up to the middle. Maybe trying to side draft a little bit. Not sure. Got tight off the corner. Big run for Mason. It's been a pretty clean race so far. Don't want to jinx it, but not a lot of things have gone on.
Yeah, definitely more calmer than what I saw in the first duel. That stream was pretty funny, more. Especially that ending. Byron.
You see right here, still both lanes going to work. Bubba trying to block the top, going to go back down to the bottom. There is side draft on those cars on the outside, so sometimes, you know, those cars on the inside lane might try to go up to side draft, but there's a lot of teamwork that goes on. It's not just push the car in front of you, try to make a move for the lead. You got to work with the cars in your lane. That's one of the most difficult things about super speedway racing. Going up, trying to side draft those cars on the outside while also keeping your spot and working together with the cars behind you. It's very difficult to do that, and only some of the best drivers in this field can do that.
Yeah. As we can see here, Ozone was hooked up with Northern at the top. Oh my. They're back to going 3x3, but like I was saying, Ozone was hooked up with Northern on the top there. They definitely have chemistry working at super speedways. Back to like all back
this
to
isn't gonna end well. Arnioto! Save it! No, he's gonna go around. And he did not save it. Another car sliding through the grass. That's gonna be a caution.
Yeah, that's really easy for that to happen. Like, that happened a lot during Duel 1.
Exactly.
It's really easy to make these moves and have them not work out the way you want them to, especially with how tight the cars can be sometimes. Yeah, it can just lead to incidents like that really, really often.
And so the first caution of Duel number 1. Some great racing, though, at the start there. We saw 3 wide, side by side for a couple laps. They kept it very clean. I want to, honestly, round of applause for everybody there. That was some great racing for the first 12 laps.
Dude.
But yeah, I want to take a look back here and let's see what happened to Arnioto.
Also, I'd like to announce that that I'm officially VP now. So, it's that cool.
That's pretty cool. All right, let's take a look. See what happened here with Arnioto. If we can even get a look, if OBS wants to allow me to, you know, actually share my screen. All right, let's see here. Here we go. All right, so here we are. So coming out of turn number 2, you see Arnioto just kind of go down the track a little bit right there. And the problem is that the outside is very difficult to hold a line. We're talking about that earlier. Not sure why that popped up at the top there. I think it's just because I actually went in the theater mode. But it's very difficult to hold a line on the top. You see him kind of go down the racetrack right there. Naruto hits the wall, and then it's just that ricochet effect. He's in the middle, 3, 4 wide, just can't do anything about it. Thought he was going to save it there, but he did not. So there it is. I just realized I was supposed to be, hey, well, never mind. I got to make a new thing. What the okay, well, someone fell off the map.
No way.
Someone's driving a car down there. I think, yeah, it's Bob. All right. Let's see. Did anybody say NR? Oh, nobody said NR. All right, here we go.
And we're back underway. Troop up with a little late go here, but he's not out of drives. He'll catch back up easily.
Oh my God, someone keeps driving off the map. Can we please stop that? Here we are coming out of turn number 2 on the restart, and you see everybody kind of switching up. You saw them go a little bit high, then they went back down low. Now the question is it the time to start training the bottom? Because we know that's just, oh my god, who the hell keeps driving off the cliff?
It's some guy called Golden Kai something, bro. I have no idea whose username that is.
I know who he is. You can join back. I'm pretty sure he's in the stage. Is he in the stage? No, he's not. Oh, no, he is, yeah. Can you please stop driving off? Because it plays like a really high sound. It's kind of annoying. You can rejoin, by the way. I didn't S-lock. It's just I kicked you, so. Mason being aggressive, going back down to the bottom, but that move did not work out. He's going to try and make his way back up to the top of that. Gap closes. Did not break enough. Almost left rear hook Naruto to the infield.
And now everybody except for Mason on that outside lane, he's going to train and most likely go to the back here unless someone jumps down with him. And we have Bubba and, well, Northern and Naruto were down there for a second, but now he at least has some help with Bubba here, and Orange too now, since Orange got forced out of line.
Really some contact there between Orange and Bubba. It's very sketchy down that front straightaway. I've said that so many times, but that front stretch, very difficult to hold a line. You will probably see a lot of guys go up the track on accident and come back down and cause a wreck. Really nothing you can do there on that front straightaway. But Ozone, oh, contact Naruto, Ozone into the wall. And look at them, they're scattered all over the place down the back straightaway. 4 wide, Bubba will find his spot in line. Is anyone gonna break out of it?
I don't think they are.
Arnioto's gonna be the first one too. We've seen him hold 3 wide, but 4 wide has never worked at Daytona. Maybe Talladega.
And here we go here. I think, well, they're starting to calm down here. There's still 3 wide right there. Tim, Bubba, and Duel. Well, now they shuffled back here.
Oh!
Dude, what a save by Tim. Holy crap.
Huge run for Arnioto on the top. Look at that. Those Toyota teammates working very well with each other. Getting that top lane to work, but Orange accidentally went to the middle.
Dude, they're 3 wide right here. Dude never want to be in the middle. Well, how Orange jumps down to the bottom now.
Here we go. Huge run down the back straightaway. Where will Arnioto go with that run? He's not going to go anywhere. He's just going to keep shoving that 12 like he should. Get that outside lane working. Back down to the bottom he'll go.
They got into the bottom. Naruto with a big lead. You don't want to be too far out here. Here comes Ozone now on the bottom.
Ooh, contact between the 95 and the 34, and Arnioto really wanted to stay on that top side. It's just not going to work out for him. More contact right here down the front straightaway. More contact. Arnioto going around for a second time today.
Oh, the big one.
Oh, wow. Oh, CTG.
Oh, CTG almost flipped.
And it's the big
well,
one
guys,
in
I am
Duel
president
2.
now.
I had a feeling it was coming. A little bit of contact there between Mason and Naruto.
You jinxed it, Mar.
I had a feeling it was coming, and boy, on the front straightaway, 3 wide like that usually never ends well. We're going to have to take a look back and review that one. Hard hit for CTG into the outside wall. That's the second huge impact I think he's had. Or no, I'm thinking of somebody else in the clash, sorry. Yeah, Naruto. I was thinking of the 2 purple cars.
And Naruto will win.
I'm going to have to look back at that. I think Tim just passed below the yellow line. Let me take a look at that right here. Went to the bottom. He was there. Yeah, so Tim's good, and then Mason door slammed him. I don't think it was on purpose, though. Yeah.
Dude, so can we look back at that wreck?
So yeah, let's look back at that. Let's look back at that. I can't change. I might be able to share my screen and the stage. Sharing my screen and the stage. All right, here we go. Take a look back at this wreck. See what happened. All right, here we are. Let's slow it down a little bit too. Just get a better idea of what happened here. So down the front straightaway, we've been talking about it all day. It's very sketchy down the front stretch. Look at that. Arniotto makes contact. It's just kind of a ricochet effect right there. And yeah, I think Bubba tried to get in line, got into Tim. And then, like I said, ricochet effect. Arniotto, he can't do anything. Gets into Orange. Orange almost flipped over. And then CTG hard into the outside wall. Northern, another huge hit. The two Berwick racing cars. Huge hits. And the big one strikes in Duel 2. Let's take a look at it just one more time. Arniotto in the middle, 3 wide. Bubba just, nothing you could really do there. He got pushed out of line and really wanted to get back in and tried saving it. And boy, oh boy, huge hit for CTG.
A lot of hard hits to the inside.
All right, well, let's switch back to the race here and let's get it going. Are we ready? Let me share my screen on the stage, though. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Okay. Don't think anybody said NR. Let me just check one quick sweep. No, don't see it. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Flag.
Back to 9 to go here. So now this is the time where they start getting aggressive here because you know you don't want to be in that bottom 5 around the last lap here.
And you also know that you don't want to be on that outside line because I think 9 to go, they see that 2 go marker right there, and they're just like, well, I don't want to go up to the top. That's risky. But we see it form up anyways.
Yeah, definitely they're going to start mostly probably going to the bottom here. Oh!
Some contact right there between Tim and Ozone, I believe it was. And now look at that. That outside line starting to form up. When Naruto chooses to go with his teammate or choose to block that top lane, Tim cannot get clear on that top. Naruto hits the wall, and now he's stuck 3 wide in the middle, barely squeezes himself down to the bottom of the racetrack. Oh, contact at the back. Wait, hold up. We might be able to keep it green. I think they're close enough. We'll see. Let me NC.
Check the speeds.
I think they're close enough. If they're out of draft, I think they're still in draft. Ozone, you might want to, Ozone. Did Ozone lag out?
I have no idea. He is currently
no idea what's
driving
happening to Ozone. Okay. Yeah, he did lag. Okay. I think he's still in draft, though.
Well, really, Ozone really is the only one that really matters. CTG's already locked in.
I don't think they really can, but Ozone said he saved it. Honestly, I think if he didn't say that, then well, we're wrecking anyways.
Oh, caution's
and
gonna come out
time
here.
that will be a caution. Oh no! CTG second hard hit of the day.
What are we doing now? Dude, so caution's gonna be 6 laps to go when we restart.
Oh, Naruto just got putted down to the inside. Cars behind him just had a huge run. All right, well then, might have to take a look and see what happened there too. But we got 7 laps to go in this stage, and yes, the intensity picking up. Orange trying to make a move. Naruto, sorry, Northern through the block.
Northern will win the race back here. Tubob, I think, got second. Might have been third. Yeah, Tubob got second. Yeah, and then Orange.
Honestly, this has been some great racing here in Daytona.
Yeah.
Number 2. This great side-by-side action. We've seen 3 wide. We've seen 4 wide. So let's take a look, see what happened here in Duel 2. I gotta go back a lot, huh? All right. See what happened here on the front straightaway. And since it's not really a big wreck, I'm not gonna share it. I'm just gonna get it out the way in the stream. All right. So here we are coming down the front straightaway. See 3 wide back there, and it probably happens in between that group between Mason and Tim. Oh, W lag. Oh yeah, they go 4 wide, and I'm not sure if Tubop came up or if Arnioto came down. It's just that front. Yeah, Tubop came up into Arnioto. Why is it lagging? Yeah, Tubop comes up into Arnioto, and it's hard to hold it 4 wide. He's probably trying to side draft. Throws Tim around. Mason, Arnioto, Tubop in the grass. Just that's what happens when you try to get aggressive.
Yeah. Now they're going to get even more aggressive here. 6 laps to go here.
All right. Open pits. CTG said no for what? I'm not sure. All right, well, here we go. Don't think anybody said NR. Let me check one more time. Nobody said NR. All right, I almost said countdown 31.
Oh my God.
And green flag back out here in duel number 2. 3 cautions so far, same as duel 1. And 6 laps to go.
We might get more here.
Orange had no control over the car, pushed Bubba up. That sucks for the 0-1. Really, I mean, really, he couldn't do anything there, honestly.
This is the point now where tempers are probably going to flare here. If someone makes an over-aggressive move like you saw in Duel 1, then if you door slam somebody or you wreck somebody, they are going to probably be mad at you in general chat after this race.
Yeah, Orange trying to squeeze his way to the bottom and just barely gets it to work. He wants that inside to work, but it's just that outside line. Huge train on the top. They know that outside's better, and this is completely different than what we saw in Duel 1. We saw that train on the bottom. It's easy to hold your position there. On the outside, it's faster, but it's a lot riskier. It's now Bubba stuck in the middle, 3 wide with Mason behind him, but it looks like Mason, I think, might just try to go back down to the bottom. Tubop going to the middle with his teammate, dives it down to the bottom. Now the inside looks to have a little bit of life once again.
Oh, no!
And he will not save it. Once again, it's going to be a caution. And it looked like that might have been a wall fling. Ooh, Mason bad block on Naruto. Well, okay, I was going to say it would have been a caution if, but, uh-oh. Ooh.
They're 3 wide too. Oh, they're 4 wide now.
Yeah, they're getting antsy. They're getting aggressive. They want to get up front. Oh, my Lord. Bad lag, and then something happened with Northern Arnioto. Not sure what happened. All right, well, let's, we got to get this race going, so.
Well, we already broke the record for crashes in a duel race.
Yeah, now, by the way, the only reason why I'm throwing cautions for 1 car spins, it won't be like this in the actual 500, is because this is an open race. Oh, who's calling me right now? Oh, hold on.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, dude. I'm back. My mom wants to put her fucking tennis first. So she's asking me to do something tomorrow that could put the 500 in jeopardy.
Oh, wow. Well, Mar, I mean, it's almost summer, so I think everyone might be out of school.
I would be able to do. I'm not saying that I won't be able to do it. I'm saying I will be able to do it. It may be pushed back like 1 hour, like 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Depending on what happens later tonight and tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Yeah, just cancel the 500. All right. Sorry about that. My mom was calling me. All right, I think everybody said that they are ready. Don't think anybody said NR. All right, here we go. Green flag in the air.
4 laps to go here in the duel.
Yeah, this is where the intensity kind of picks up. Once again, we're gonna have the question: do they train the bottom or do they try to go to the top? Ozone and Northern, and there goes Ozone. It's a big one on the restart.
Caution's back out again. Now they're not. Now everyone's just wrecking off the start. We couldn't even get through one turn.
And 2-Bop, you can respawn your car. We had some great racing at the start. Now it's turning into a SHIT show.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, this duel sucks. Duel 1 was way better. Hey, it was it was good for a bit. It was good for a bit. Anyways, caution back out. We've had so many cautions at the end of this thing. Everyone's getting aggressive, and I think honestly what happened there was just it looked to me as if it really just looked to me as if Ozone got pushed below the line and then come back. I think he came back. Yeah, Arniotto had a huge run. Northern, you want to block the inside. Ozone, Northern just went down the track. Ozone went down, came back up into Northern trying to correct and keep the position, and then Ozone just hits the wall and then goes back down. I think Northern hit a wall fling as well, and just awful for them. 3 laps to go. Let's try to keep this thing clean, boys.
There's definitely going to be some people upset after this. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely. A lot of people are definitely going to be excited after this race.
All right, waiting on 2-Bops here. All right, 2-Bops lined up.
All right, let's see. Did anyone say NR? No, nobody said NR. Okay. And here we go. Green flag in the air here at Daytona. Let's try this again. CTG qualified second. He does not need to get inside the top 5 in order to make his way into the Daytona 500. A lot of pressure relieved off of him as clean into turn number 1, but he's going to force Arniotto a little bit. Up goes the track. CTG through goes Arniotto to the lead out of turn 2.
And you can see Bubba's trying to go up there, try to get to the outside with CTG here. Ozone also trying to catch up to that outside lane here.
Yeah, but you see it. You see it. Times have changed. No one wants to go to that outside. They want to hold the bottom and keep their spots.
And that's definitely going to shuffle Bubba back. He's going to have to go right behind Northern here. That's going to put him in, I think, P6.
Oh, yeah, I see it. And the one thing I will say, you do not want to be leading with 2, even maybe 3 to go, because I think the best way to get to the front right here is to get your way through the field as Orange tries to break to let in Arniotto and then forces Northern. He's good, though. Northern is fine. Some chaos at the back.
Oh, and Naruto came down on Orange a little bit. They're single file now. Go.
And now Tim goes up the racetrack. Bubba goes up the racetrack. Now that you got an option on the outside right here. 2-Bop's going up as well. Mason, Northern, they might be cooked on the bottom. See contact between the 01 and the 24.
Now here's the thing. Mason and Northern, they're at the bottom here, but everyone's at the top. The question is, will they be freight trained or will they be fine on the bottom? Will people behind jump down with them here?
The outside, though, they look pretty stacked up. Although if I'm orange, I think I'd rather go with Northern and try to get Naruto to go down to the bottom as well. We know how good that bottom is, and the problem is with that top side, white flag in the air, by the way, but with that top side, it's so sketchy as 2-Bomb gets into the wall, multiple cars in the wall at the back.
You want to play clean, you want to be aggressive, but not red.
Oh!
There goes 2-Bombs in orange. I think they're out of it.
And 2-Bombs almost slides coming out of turn number 2. Down the back, straight away for the final time in Duel 2. Tim, the third, Bob Rowe Charter leading the field. That's Arnioto behind him. Season 4 Daytona 500 winner. Naruto got into the front on the bottom.
And look at the rookie Bubba. He's trying to make it into the 500 on his first season in Spotify. He's in third right now. It's really a main race between those guys back there with Naruto and Ozone for the final spot as Mason almost goes around off the corner.
But down the front straightaway, Tim across the line will win. Duel number 2 and a huge wreck across the line. Naruto, Bob. Wait, Bob, what? 2-Bob.
Dude,
and boy, oh boy, I'm going to look back, see who made their way in, but I think some heavy names did not make their way into the Daytona 500.
Hey, look at this. I believe Bubba's first ever dual race here, first ever race for the 500 to get into the 500 in Spotify. He made it in.
Yeah, all right, let's take a look. I'm just going to take a look at the entire last lap because a lot of things happen on the last lap that you got to make sure that you officiate pretty well. Hold off on the burnouts for right now, Timmy. And let's see here. Coming into 1. Yeah, 2-Bop just squeezed orange into the outside wall. Racing incident. No penalty to be had there. And then out of turn 2, down the back stretch. Tim keeping it on the top. Mason
Northern, I believe you made it. I believe you made it, Northern.
Made it too. Naruto
yeah,
went
you
down
and
to the
Bubba.
bottom.
It just depends on behind Northern because I know that Naruto and Ozone were side by side.
And by the way, I will
say
this for the oh my goodness, what in the world? Okay, that's some heat. For the part-time cars who tried to qualify this race, the part-time entries only count if you actually went, or the part-time entries only count if you actually make the race. So Byron, he still has 5.
Orange also still has 5.
Nothing to be, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, so looks like, all right, everything was clean on the white flag. So Tim, Arnioto, Bubba, Northern, and Ozone will make it in. Naruto, CTG, Orange, Cart, and Mason will fail to qualify for the Daytona 500.
Dude.
Oh, yeah, my bad. CTG's in. Yeah, sorry, my bad. CTG's
what,
in.
Mark?
I forgot he qualified off speed.
Oh, my. You're selling, Mar. You're selling.
So the 2 rookies, Tim, do some burnouts real quick. I need a photo. I didn't get the burnouts from Sabas.
Did Blazin make a duel or no?
No, he said he can't make a. He can't make the 500, so. Doing some burnouts in the grass. Oh, almost got a good screenshot. Hold up, keep going. Keep going. Ah, that wasn't that good. That wasn't that good. That wasn't that good.
Dude, the grass is just too choppy, Mark.
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Hold up.
Oh, yeah, dude. He's doing
God
weird.
damn it.
He's
the
doing
smoke
weird.
stopped.
He's doing.
Hold up. Hold up.
Oh, my. You might have to smooth out that grass, buddy.
There we go. That might be a good photo. I'm not sure.
At least it's decent. It's probably decent.
That might be a decent one. Oh, here we go. That's good. That's good. I got a good photo.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, bring it down to victory lane. Yeah, some great racing there in Duel 2. I think once we kind of got to the end, everybody got a little bit aggressive. And, oh, well, I'm under the track. Hi, Matt. Or, hi, Tim. Almost called you Magical Timmy.
Mar.
Can we do interviews? Yeah, we could probably do
one.
interviews. I forgot to do it for the duels.
Oh my.
Someone get in Tim's car, by the way, please. Could someone get in Tim's car? No, here. I'm gonna bring you, Garth. Get in Tim's car.
Dude, I got
Oh, wait,
you.
never
Can you
mind.
bring
Wait,
me
never mind.
over?
There's countdown.
Oh,
Countdown. All right. Oh, damn it. What is going on in the background, Garth?
Dude,
Oh,
I have
my
no idea.
Lord. I have no clue what
Dude, my birds aren't chirping. I just don't know what you're hearing in the background. There's actually nothing
I
going
heard
on.
like a microwave or something.
Oh yeah, that's my mom right quick. My mom on the microwave. Bro, Tim, I'm getting your car real quick. Yeah, right there. I got you, Tim. Where the frick is this seat? Oh, there we go. Okay, we got you, Tim. Wait, let me pull up a little bit. Okay, there we go. There.
All right, I
Where the
got the
frick is
photo. I got the
Marty?
photo.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right, thank you everybody for watching. I'm gonna post the results for Duel 2 and Duel 1. Then we'll see.